right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Reality Showgirls with Whitney
and Eleni.
Oh, we took a nice little break for the Easter holiday.
And
don't
spring
worry.
has sprung.
She's here. She's here, and my allergies are feeling it.
Yeah, I'm not feeling well.
Yeah, my eyes have been burning and itching for the past 2 days.
The burning of the eyes is really seriously so annoying.
I've never had that before. This is a new allergy development.
I don't know if
for
it's
me.
because my eyes are like on the bigger side, but I have always had very sensitive eyes.
Yeah.
Like, I just can't. Like, I had to have eye drops in my eyes 24/7. And especially with the allergies and when I was home. But before we get into some updates, shall we clean it up real quick?
Oh yes, with our housekeeping. So if you are here, that means you like us. And hopefully you want to let the world know about us. So like our podcast, subscribe, leave a comment down below, turn on your notification bell so you know when we put new episodes out, and share the podcast with your friends. Post it on your stories. Tell the people, oh my God, these girls are just so funny.
Yeah.
You have to listen to them, And yeah, I think that's it.
That's what we do when we go out. I make it a point to tell at least 3 to 10. Yeah, that's the range.
Okay.
3 to 10 people about the podcast.
Yeah.
And I say, get your phone out.
Get the phone out at Reality Showgirls. Find us.
Oh, wait, what's his name? Oh my God, I'm so sorry if he's listening to this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. I can't believe I'm blanking on his name.
Sorry, sir.
Sam's friend, Tribeca.
He said he was going to listen. I wonder if he did.
His name's, in my head, his name is Tribeca, but I know he has a name and it's going to dawn on me. But it was like, he was giving someone that we know.
Mm-hmm. He reminded us of a fellow.
So I know in my head, I think it's that name, but
it's not him.
Did we ever get his name?
Yeah, and I thought it didn't match who he was.
I'm sorry.
I was like, that's his name?
This is going to bother me way too much.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
But while we wait, we got our nails. Well, I did my nails. Oh, his name's Justin.
I didn't think it was that.
No, right? He doesn't seem like a Justin, but you are Justin if you're listening.
And
maybe
you're just in
it.
time.
Just in time. Coming to, actually, is it? I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
just ignore me. Okay.
Yeah, okay, you're done with that.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Anyway,
what were you gonna say?
I did my nails. They're not spring at all.
Yeah, they're
very they're very galaxy, very stars, very. Yeah,
and
I like them.
I'm on the other spectrum. I really did spring. I leaned
they look
into
so cute, though.
I leaned into the spring aspect. They cost a lot.
Yeah,
but
that's what I do myself.
Yeah, this was just like, it's a simple design. You can't see it. I did a yellow tip, and then I did 2 flowers.
I'll zoom in. Give people
two flowers. If you're just listening, 2 flowers on the ring finger. So that's a total of 4 flowers. And it was very expensive. I also got a pedicure and I also got my eyebrows done.
Oh, okay.
But all of that, how much do you think that was? All of that. And I got them trimmed and reshaped.
What, like $250?
No, $150. So maybe I did do well. And that's including tip.
I was just going, I really don't know what payments are anymore for the nail salon.
Yeah. Yeah, usually I pay... I kind of do want to gatekeep my places in New York, but like if someone really wants to know, you can just DM me.
You did this in New York? I thought you did this in Atlanta.
No, this is Atlanta, but I usually pay for a fill-in like $40, which I think is relatively on the cheaper side for New York. I'm not going to gatekeep, but I'm not going to like outwardly say it. So if you
hit her up if you want the details.
I'll let you know, but I just don't want to I'm like low key gatekeeping this.
All right.
Low key.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I was in Atlanta for Easter. It was a whirlwind of a weekend.
Yeah.
So like the Saturday service is a midnight service, and then we also do like a regular service after that. So it's like the resurrection service so if you're Greek Orthodox, you already know what I'm talking about. But those that don't know, this is what we do like every year. So it starts at 11 and it didn't end until 2:30 a.m. And then immediately after that, we break the fast because all of us have been fasting pretty intensely. So we have like, Tommy brings like Chick-fil-A nuggets, and then we have like this soup. I don't even want to describe it because y'all are going to like be like, what the fuck is happening? But essentially it's like lamb soup. I'll just describe it like that. And then we eat that. at 3 a.m. And then we go home, we wake up, and then we start the festivities of Easter, which is like the lamb on the spit, cooking.
I will say, I needed a trigger warning for that lamb on your story.
Really?
Both me and Bella were like, oh my God.
Oh, that's so normal. Like for me, it's all I saw all day is just lambs.
I was like, I'm about to be a vegetarian real quick looking at that. Oh my God.
Really? Like it's so normal for us to have that. Like it's just not even like something I even
like
think
I know
of.
that's what people do to cook meat, but I was just like, sometimes when you see it, you're just like, oh,
yeah,
maybe I don't need to be eating it.
I think it's because I like just grew up with it, so it's not something I think is alarming, just because I'm so used to it. But I guess I should be doing that. I don't know.
It's not that big of a deal. I was just like, oh.
I'll continue to probably not have a trigger warning, so just unfollow me. But yeah, so big festivities at my Thea's. But before that, Kayla and I did some, just those fun errands that you're about to do because you're about to go home. Just the little things that you every New Yorker, you know how it is. You go to that suburbia Target. You go to that Starbucks drive-through. Kayla and I were all powerful. We went through the drive-through. We got the Starbucks drive-through. We went, got our nails done. We went to Target after that.
I was going to say, you don't get this. I love going to Target and getting my Starbucks there, then walking around with my drink.
Well, we wanted, that was the idea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was the idea, but we wanted to have it while we were getting our nails done.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I love the people in there. They're just so great. They treat me so nice, probably because I spend so much money there. But it's always a good time at that nail salon, at the Atlanta nail salon. And we always make friends with the people next to us. It's always a good time. It's like the typical salon where everyone's just fucking talking shit. And it's a good time. Then we went to Target and it was 25% off of everything, all clothes.
I think they're doing this right now because Target's being canceled.
Yeah.
Because that sale's been going on for a while. And that usually it doesn't last this long. So they're struggling as they should.
Yeah. And it wasn't really that. Well, I got this shirt.
Okay.
And these jeans. So actually I found another shirt. But anyways, I'm just like shopping. Mind you, when you're home and you're like bare bones, I have like a secondary set of clothes at home.
Yeah.
That like don't see anything but Atlanta. And it's just like ratty t-shirts from high school. Like I'm in my basketball slides. Like it's so low stakes. Like I'm in a hat. I'm like so completely bare bones. My hair's sticking out. Like this is the vibes I'm giving you at the Target. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like scooping up all the clothes, getting ready to go into the fitting room. Rusty dusty. While I was walking to the fitting room, I see a couple making out. And I'm like, okay, great. That's amazing. I didn't think I made any eye contact, but I clocked it and then I kept moving forward.
Making out in the Target is crazy though.
Making out and also
in the local Target.
Also that specific Target is like a little crazy, like in itself, like if you knew that Target. So it's just like the Target that I was in was just like, and that's the closest Target to me. But anyways, then the guy in the couple was like, hey. And I was thinking to myself, it could be like really anyone, I guess. But like, I'm like, who would stop me after I saw them making out? Because I knew it was the couple because there was no one else. I turn around and it is my ex with his wife. With his wife.
I mean, like, that's the only way something like that could happen. It has to be with like them with someone like, you know what I mean? Like you seeing them make out.
Yes. And the thing that shakes me still is that it was literally like they don't even live in Atlanta. Like they were just in town. So it was just, they happened to be in that random ass Target at the same time I was. And I met the wife.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, this, okay.
Was the wife pretty?
She,
okay.
The thing is, like, he's also like, I looked at him and I was like, I can't believe I was attracted to him. Like, he just looks so different. I hadn't seen him in years. Like, we dated.
Look,
we dated when I was like 20.
A lot of people are in their prime in like high school or whatever, and then it all just goes downhill from there. So
yeah, and he was always like a little bit older. Like he was like we dated when he was like a triple senior. I don't even know because he changed his major, so he had to like start again and
oh god,
whatever. But he literally lives in Columbia, South Carolina, and like so like his brother lives in Atlanta, like I guess kind of near that Target, I assume, because he was at that Target. But like still, I'm like, this is like, so the odds of this are horrible.
Right.
And on top of that, we were like just talking about him. And I was just like, man. And to run into your ex when you look like a train wreck, I mean, they didn't look great either. So it's not like it was, and also I don't care what he thinks because I'm really just like, I don't care. But it was just, I wanted to look better than what I did.
Of
and I was just
course.
like, of course. And then Kayla comes up. Of course, Kayla knows him because we were like hooking up during college. And so I'm like, oh, Kayla, you remember. And then she's like, oh, hi. Her face was like, so she was just like, she
couldn't hide it.
Yeah, she was just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
She was just like, I heard you talk. Afterwards, she was like, I heard you talking about, I did not think it was going to be him out of all people because he doesn't live in Atlanta. So it was just like so jarring to see him. And then that. And then I saw my other ex later that night at church, but like that's expected because I'm going to run into the Greek guys at church. So that's fine. I expected to see him. But it's some tea. That was some tea. I was not prepared. It didn't make me feel bad. Kayla was just like, he looked horrible. You looked fine. But I think Kayla was just doing that to hype me up.
Hey, that's what friends do.
I think we all looked bad though. I think collectively as a group, that Target, no one looks good in that Target.
No
one looks good in a Target.
Well,
you do.
I don't know about that. No, I'm just
kidding. I don't. I go to Target like in my most true embarrassed form.
Yeah. Well, love that. I'm going home this weekend, so we'll see if I run into any exes.
It's funny because I feel like want to run into your ex. Me, on the other hand, I would rather kill myself than have gone through that experience.
I mean, one of my exes is married, so that'd be funny seeing him.
I mean, a lot of my exes are married now. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh God.
At least 2 of them.
Lord, I don't want to think about that. So anyway.
One of them has a full 3 kids. 3 humans.
Even worse.
I know. It's jarring out here. And I saw Ben too.
Yeah, how was
Ben
he?
came to my house. My phone was upstairs and he just like, I tracked you and I just came to your house. He's like, I'm outside of your house right now.
That's so funny.
I was like, I'm so scared. I was like, hello, welcome. And then we went to my aunt's and then we had a good time. We celebrated. I was so sick afterwards. My stomach hurt. I'm still recovering. Like my belly hurts.
From eating so much?
Yeah. And then just like the sleep schedule, obviously like then you get in the nightly, like we were going to bed at like 2 every night. And so when I come back here and it's like, I have to wake up at 5 every morning, pretty much every morning. So it's like the switch.
Yeah.
My race is on Sunday. So it's like, I'm having to like train my body to like wake up earlier in the next couple of days just to get used to that because I want to be able to sleep. I'm so tired right now. I'm half asleep.
So sorry.
Still alive, but I'm barely breathing.
Yeah.
And I flew in yesterday and I went to Jacob's Pickles last night for birthday celebration, which it's always a good time. And now we're here. Now. And now you're caught up.
Well, I'll tell you my side of my
tell me your side of your story.
It started out good and then it like went on a downward spiral because I was by myself for Easter and I think I cried every day.
Really?
Yeah. It's just lonely out here. It's hard living in this city, especially like when you don't like when you don't really have a group of friends anymore. It's hard to be like, what do I do with myself? But when was it? Friday. Luckily my good friend Harrison, he came over.
Head of hair.
Yes. We came at Head of Hair on Instagram. He came over, we watched Drag Race, we watched our production of Titanic, and then we decided that we were going to go see a show tomorrow or the following day. And we saw Floyd Collins, and you guys, I loved it so much. Like Jeremy Jordan, Lizzie McAlpine, Jason Gauthier, I think is his name. They're like, I'd say like the leads, and it's as if like the music was written for them. Like Lizzie, I was nervous for Lizzie because like she's never done Broadway before, and she literally was so good. Like I feel like the score was written for her. I was like, oh my God, and I didn't know what the story was about at all, but it's about Jeremy Jordan's character. He's like, he like goes into caves and stuff and, mining, I guess. And he's like trying to find this new cave to like make it to like for people to visit and make, a profit off of and stuff like that. And he finds this space and he's like, oh my God, this is perfect. This is it. And then he gets caught trying to get back up and he's stuck in the cave. And so they're all trying to help him get out. And I saw in the playbill that it was set in Kentucky. And I was like, huh. Because I used to live in Kentucky, random. And during COVID, there wasn't a lot to do. And with my ex, it was his birthday. And we were like, let's go visit these mammoth caves. That's what they're called. And it was the caves from Floyd Collins. And I was like, oh my God, I've literally been there.
You've been there.
Yeah. And so I thought that was cool.
Did you text your ex?
No. I wanted
Remember
to,
those
but
caves
I couldn't.
that we went to?
Remember for your birthday?
I'm watching Jeremy Jordan sing about them.
But anyway, so I really loved it. I cried at the end because the last song, it's in like the theater. It's at Lincoln Center, and it's very like intimate theater. You can see everything no matter where you're sitting. So I just highly recommend that everyone go see it. And I cannot wait to get the cast album. It's not until July.
Oh,
I'm so sad. But I posted about it on my story, and Jeremy Jordan liked it.
Oh wait, I did see that. I saw that.
I was like, oh my God, we're BFFs now.
Oh my God, I love that.
But yeah, so that was a good time. But then it just like it was so nice out. I like went to Central Park that day too, and the weather's been pretty nice the past few days.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just like it was just sad because I worked the next morning and then I was like really sleep deprived after. And I had like 3 different auditions I had to tape for, and I tried to do it that day, but I was just so grumpy and sad. And someone posted a story about like needing a sublet, and I was like, I saw them at this audition that I went to that I thought I did really well with. And I was like, those are the exact dates of the show. So I was like, perfect. So they got an offer too, and I already knew someone else who got the offer. So I was like, so I'm not getting an offer. So I was just like,
that's
dang,
the thing.
that
These
really
people
sucks.
Yeah.
It's always the ones where you're like, I feel like I killed that audition. Yeah. This is so right for me. It's a no.
I just think it's an automatic. I think of the audition world like the dating world. Yeah. You're just not going to get it.
Oh, damn.
You're just not going to get it until you get it. Like it's going to happen.
Yeah.
You just have to go through all of it. Like it's going to happen. It just fucking sucks. It's like, that's why there's only like certain roles available. You know, it's like it clicks. It has to click at the right time. And it's unfortunate when you think it's right for you, it's not, and when you don't expect it, it comes.
It truly, that's
and
how it works. But it's just like, good golly, I need a win here, guys, please.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it comes soon. But it was like, you know, being alone on Easter, finding out I didn't book that job, and then I couldn't get my sides done because I was so upset. Also, my allergies were killing me. My eyes were burning.
The allergies are crazy.
And then I finished Sex and the City and the last episode, and then you find out Mr. Big's name, which same name as my ex, and I was like, oh yeah, I knew. Done for.
I knew
we're done.
I knew that. I mean, I know how it ends, but it's just typical. I mean, it's just fucking typical. It's typical. We still have to watch the movies though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We've had a big. I mean, we binged Younger. We binged. I don't know. We have like always like a lighthearted show happening while everything else is happening. So Sex and the City has been the constant for the past, I don't know, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's come to an end though. We really binged through them quickly.
We did.
Not like there was like a ton of episodes.
I mean, they're like 30-minute episodes, so it's easy to get through.
And it's how many seasons?
6.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's a lot. We watched a lot of TV.
Look, it's all we have right now because there's no reality TV, but it's coming. It's a brewing.
Also, new episodes of Black Mirror just launched. Watched a couple of those. Final season of You
comes out tomorrow.
We're filming this on a Wednesday. So yeah, tomorrow, the 24th. By the time this comes out, we probably will have, I don't know how they're launching it. They're probably doing,
I don't know either.
I don't know if they're doing full season. I low-key like that Netflix does that, but I would prefer it to be like 3 episodes or 2 episodes at a time. I hate when it's just one.
Usually it's like half and half now.
Yeah.
They do like 5 episodes and
that's okay.
5 later.
Yeah, like how Love is Blind. I just wish we had reality. I'm so emo. I feel not charged. I feel uncharged. I feel blood depleted.
I have a lot of reality TV news that we're going to get into.
Yes.
Also, I started watching Love
on the
Spectrum. It's so cute, you guys. Like I kept seeing TikToks for this guy, Connor. I absolutely love him. He's literally like so dramatic, but like in the best way. And his mom tells him that like he a friend of hers has a daughter that's also on the spectrum, and she was like, I thought it would be a great idea for you to go on a date with her. And then she was like asking him like, are you still only into brunettes? And he was like, yes. Why? He didn't say it like that, but like, and she's like, well, she's blonde. And he was like, what? And like, he just got so upset, but in like the funniest way. I'm just like, he's just hilarious. It's great. And he just has so many bits, and they kept showing up on my TikTok. So I was like, I need to watch this show. And it's so wholesome and sweet. And I'm just like, it's great. It's great. I recommend everyone should watch it.
Okay. I just want to watch unnerving things. I know.
I need some wholesomeness.
I love it. I fuel off of the Black Mirror. I always want more from the Black Mirror episodes too. I always feel like the concepts are good, but it sometimes doesn't like fully complete it for me.
Yeah. I haven't watched it in a while, so, but I mean, what I have watched was good.
I haven't seen like every single episode. I've seen like a lot of episodes, but I don't think it would be nice to maybe like go through the episodes I haven't seen.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, it's only so much you can take.
Right, exactly.
Like binging that is like hard. I'm probably going to go into a depression this weekend and like watch all that and you. I'm going to be like a whole.
Oh boy. It'll be your turn to spiral. Well,
I will be like, be like a psychopath killer by the time you get back.
Perfect. All right. Well, anyway, let's get into all the reality TV gossip that is going on. So first off, we got an announcement. 2 different announcements from ABC. The first person that's going to be on Dancing with the Stars is the one and only Robert Erwin, Steve Irwin's son. His sister, what's her name? Bindi? His sister was on it previously with Derek Huff, and she was really good.
Wait, she was really good.
Yeah.
That was so long ago.
It was a while ago. And people have been saying for ages that they want him to go on.
But why has he resurfaced again? Was he like...
I don't know. Whenever I would like Riley Arnold, she would like all of her comments would always say, we need to get what's his name? Robert on here. You would be so perfect with him.
Yeah.
And I think they've just been wanting that for a while. And so they finally...
Is Rob not going to be in it? Rob is going to be in Dancing with the Stars too? Rob from Love Island, USA.
Is he supposed to?
I thought that's the snake thing when he walked.
No, that was Robert Erwin.
Wait, why did that look like... I didn't look at the face.
Oh dear.
I'm so dead.
I can't. Anyway, I was like, Rob is not going to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Wait, but why would that be good? I think
that would be hilarious.
I think
they should get someone from Love Island on there, but I don't know if that's
who
just
would do
because of
great?
the Peacock.
Yeah.
But I mean, they've had other people.
You know who would do good? Cordell.
Oh my God, I would love Cordell. Oh, he's so sweet. He's supposed to be in like a scripted show or something. Because that's another piece of news that came out is that the people that we love from Love Island season 6 of USA, they are having their own spin-off show, just like kind of showing their life after the Love Island show. But Rob isn't going to be on there because he doesn't live in LA. And they said that Cordell's not going to be like a main character on there because he was filming a scripted show during the same time. So that'll be like interesting to see.
CPG kind of, really.
And like Kaylor and Liv.
Do they live in LA, both of them?
I mean, yeah.
I never really vibed with them that much, but go off.
No, occasionally I like watch their videos and I'm just like, you guys just aren't my cup of tea. But
I really need to get into the Vanderpump villa of it all. I know it's good. Apparently there's some tea with Jax and Kristen. This is such a hot take. I'm going to get so much heat for my Bravo people. I still think Jax is hot.
He doesn't look bad. I saw like a picture or like a video of him recently.
I don't like he's literally a psychopath. I know this.
Hey.
But why
everyone has a type.
Why is he so fine?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well,
someone had to say it.
In other news, we also got an announcement of who the next Golden Bachelor is going to be.
I'm so confused.
Which is so random, but I think everyone from the last season has mostly gotten into couples, so there wasn't many to choose from. So I think they just decided to just go with someone new, and they've chosen a guy named Mel. He was a former NFL player turned attorney. I think he's retired now. He's 66 years old. He has 2 kids. I think he just got divorced from his wife. And
Yeah, we need
one
a
of the
divorce.
girlies I follow, she like was at the, what do you call that? The event where they announced this stuff, and
Yeah.
he came on stage, and she was like, he seems very media trained.
Oh,
This is K York City, by the way, at K York City. Love her.
interesting.
But so it's giving like, you know,
Well,
he probably
if he was
wanted
in
to
the
do this.
NFL, then he probably he's probably just, and he's an attorney. Like he probably knows just what to say. Period.
For sure. But he's not very cute. I mean, neither
No.
was Jerry, but like, Jonathan, I would have loved to seen him on my screen
He's
again. He's taken, but he's a beautiful man.
Yeah,
beautiful
but
man.
I the sob story with the wife. Sorry about Jerry. Gary.
It's Gary. Stupid
Gary,
spelling.
and now he's dying.
Oh my god,
It's so unfortunate. It's so bad. See, that's the sad thing about these golden franchises. Like these people are actually really old. They're really dying. So it's
did he get diagnosed with something?
Yes.
I forget what it
cancer.
was. Cancer.
I mean,
a lot of people. Katie Thurston also can't. She was also diagnosed with breast cancer.
Yeah, I mean, it happens, and I don't know. Maybe it's just. I feel like so many people. It's been so many people, but like Gary specifically is not in a good stage. Like he's kind of like, it's not good.
Yeah,
like his life expectancy is not. It's
I haven't
not
been keeping
promising.
Up, but
apparently.
That's unfortunate. It's sad. But we will see how this season turns out. Another piece of news that they also announced is that Hannah Brown will be joining Bachelor in Paradise as like another
like
bartender type thing. She's bringing the bubbly with Wells Adams. I don't know. That'll be interesting.
I don't think that's
totally
needed.
random.
I don't think it's needed.
Like,
I don't think it's needed, but I think they're just really like, they took a break from Bachelor in Paradise, and I think they're just really, it's like a give it all they got.
Yeah, because they're not
situation.
doing Bachelorette, so they're like, we have to get the views this season. So I think they're trying so hard.
I can't believe they're not doing it.
I don't want to see another season of it anyway. I want Bachelor in Paradise.
Yeah,
I'm ready for it.
I'm so ready for Bachelor in Paradise. I think it's not going to live up to expectations, but I do think it's going to be better than it has been in the past.
Yeah, I don't think that they needed the golden people on there. That was like too many ingredients, but we'll see how it turns out. I don't know. Maybe they'll surprise us.
There's probably just going to be a lot of side quests.
Yeah.
I wonder how the date is going to be for that show. And I wonder how long the episodes are going to be.
That's the other thing. I'm like, what?
I'm like, that's a lot of things.
So that's all of the news from the ABC side. What else do I have to announce?
RuPaul.
Oh, wait, just kidding. That too. Another piece of news from Dancing with the Stars is that they've been on tour, and there's been speculation for a long time about whether Emma and Alan are seeing each other. And the last day of tour, I think, they finally just hard launched. They were like dancing to, what's that song? I Need You. Yeah. Last Dance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last Dance.
Last Dance. Let's dance. Last Dance.
Let's dance. Okay. Anyway, Last Dance. And at the end of their little duo, they kissed. And everyone was like, ah. And then there's a video of like Ezra like later on in the song dancing with Emma. And he's like,
squeal.
What happened? And she's like, yep, we kissed. And he was like, ah. It's so funny.
He's such a girly pop.
I love Ezra.
In a big boy job. It's so funny. And he's so good.
Yeah.
He's so good. Yeah, no, it's, if you haven't seen it, it's all over TikTok. So, I mean, I honestly thought during this tour, I thought they had been hard launch. So when they kissed, I was kind of just like, oh, I thought this was already low key thing, because it's just been speculated for so long.
And they've been hinting at it throughout. So now it's just official.
No, it's official.
And people were like judging Emma for it because like she did get engaged to Sasha like on the show. But like the thing is,
Sasha's with
Jen. People were saying like, oh my God, it's so weird that like everyone's dating each other. It's like, you guys, this is what theater world is.
What theater world is, okay? For real.
We all have dated each other.
And the Greek world. Like, it's like everyone just dates the same people, bro.
Like, it is what it is, you know?
I mean, it is what it is. What you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do? How are you gonna meet other people?
Truly, you're only surrounded by them. That's all you got.
So it's like, I don't think it's weird. I think it's like, I know it seems weird, but it's like, it's not.
Mm-hmm. It's truly like a weird incestual family. You know?
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's that.
Yeah,
yes, RuPaul's Drag Race. Wait, did you see the finale?
I saw bits and pieces. I know it's Anya Nerve.
Yes.
I'm very happy about it.
We have a winner. It is Miss Anya Nerve. I'm very happy.
Well deserved.
you need to watch the final lip sync. It was between Jules and Anya. And I'll say it, Jules won that lip sync. And allegedly that's like how you fight to win. But the thing is, they pre-record this and have like everyone just go up and pretend that they're winning. And then they watch, like the final four watch it together and find out who wins, like as we are also finding out. And so I think it was just like RuPaul being like, overall audience love Anya and that's who should win. I mean, she won so many challenges, like she had to win. But Jules slayed the lip sync. Anya, she was just like doing the same thing over and over. Like I love her, but it just wasn't giving what it needed to give.
No one was giving a fierce lip sync the whole season. So like,
but Jules like actually did this. Like, I mean, she had the reveal, she had everything. Like Anya didn't do anything. And like, you don't have to have all the reveals and tricks.
For the finale, you do.
She
you
just
have to do everything.
She looked messy. I'm sorry, I'll say it. Anya just looked messy.
But I don't think Anya was ever like a good lip. But I guess we didn't really like see her lip sync that much because she was never in the bottom.
It's just that one time with Jules. So yeah, but I'm still happy that Anya won. I love Jules too. So I'm happy that she got second place. And all of them won so much money. He was giving away like 10,000 grand tips and stuff like that.
They all did. God. They all, I mean, and I also had like a soft spot for Lexi Love the whole time.
Lexi? Yeah. I thought you liked Samsar.
I actually really like the final four.
Lexi gets on my nerves, I'll say it.
I don't know. I had a soft spot for her because I think also you have to think she's also like taking the medication. She's like transitioning, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like
she just, the inner saboteur was doing too much for me. And she was like blaming all of her issues on like Susie Toot. And I'm like, that's not the issue.
Okay, the Susie Toot.
It's all in your head, girl.
I low-key wish Susie Toot was in the final.
Yeah, but she really just messed up with that last challenge she was in. But they also did a Liza Minnelli tribute. Like she was there and they like honored her, and Susie was like crying watching her perform. I mean, she was sitting in a chair just lip syncing, but yeah,
that's so Susie too.
So Susie,
so Susie over her.
Yeah. Okay, this is so random, but another thing that's been showing up on my TikTok a lot is Celebrity Big Brother UK. Because Jojo Siwa is on it currently.
Yeah,
with Chris, who was from Love Island back in the day. What season was that? Like 3?
Season 3.
Yeah.
With Amber,
Kim, Chris,
Olivia. Crazy. I'm sad.
Such a good season.
That was that season.
It's a good one.
Great season. Gabby. Gabby and Marcel.
Yeah. And so Jojo and Chris have been having this weird relationship, and a lot of people are like, do they like each other? Like Jojo is like in a relationship, but like they're just so touchy-feely with each other. Like they'll like cuddle in bed. They'll like just constantly be on each other, and like he'll like kiss her forehead. And like there's this one thing where they all had to like dress up as cats, and they had like a big giant like human-sized litter, and like both him and her peed in it. Like and they were like in front of each other, just peeing in front of each other. And I was like, okay, this is a little much.
That's not giving romance though.
I mean, if you watch the videos, it is a bit like, but like that's another thing in the theater world where like I feel like you see this very often where people are so touchy-feely with each other, like, and it's just like,
I mean, because you'd like change in front of each other and like not like you're naked, but like you're very much, well, some people are like literally is like. But it's so funny, like when you're not in that aspect, you're like, oh, let me get my like it's
It's just a little strange because Chris is 32, she's 21.
Yeah, is a gap. He's 32.
Yeah.
Wait, so he was on Love Island?
He was young on Love Island.
He was really young. Because I thought he was older.
Yeah.
Because Marcel's 40.
Oh yeah. Well, Marcel was old to begin with.
Yeah, he was old.
But it's just very interesting, and I've just been watching, literally just keeping up with the show through TikTok, but I actually really like it. I'm like, should I be watching Big Brother?
I know.
It's fun.
Big Brother is like a good...
Yeah.
It's a good... And I feel like we should probably watch the next season of it because so many people from Traders...
come from it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. But I feel like I like the UK version more than US.
It's always how it goes.
And there's also the situation with, there's this old guy named Mickey on there, and he was being super weird with Jojo, like calling her a lesbian and
a dyke.
And like saying like, oh, I'm gonna tie you up and you're not gonna be a lesbian after that or whatever.
Yeah.
Like just, it was very,
like,
but
you're not gonna be a
he got
lesbian.
kicked off pretty fast. But it was just, but like Jojo handled it really well. Honestly, like Jojo's, besides like the whole Chris thing, like I feel like she's getting a really good edit and people are liking her more from it. So,
Hot take, I've always liked Jojo Siwa.
you know, she doesn't bother me.
I've always liked her. Karma's a bitch. Should have known better. I love that dance. I think it's crazy.
The head shake though makes my head hurt so hard. Like I don't know how she does it.
I'll say her and her mom were so fucking smart on Dance Moms.
They've been doing the marketing well.
They are she did it. She's the most famous. Even more well known than Maddie.
Oh, for sure.
She has done way. She is so successful from that show.
It's crazy. Last little tidbit I wanted to talk about is I just saw I get all my info from TikTok, okay?
Great.
And
that's reliable.
So Ashley Graham is now playing Roxie Hart in Chicago.
Yes.
And someone like posted a review about it today and they were like, I thought I was being punked. Like it was awful.
Yeah, I'm sure
they said that she was flat.
Yep.
She like dropped lines.
Yeah.
And just was not good at all. And
well,
I'm like,
because isn't she? Wait, she's just a model, right?
She's a plus size model.
Plus size model. Did she do anything else? That's it.
Not really.
She doesn't have any acting experience, really.
I don't think so.
Let alone, I can't imagine her doing Roxie. Like, I can't even imagine her doing.
And it's unfortunate because it's lovely to see, like, you know, plus size people doing these roles because that's how it should be. It shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
But it's just like. Let's make sure they're up to snuff because people have been doing a lot of celebrity stunt casting things.
Chicago is just known for that.
Yeah. But like the people are usually decent when they do it.
They piss me off constantly putting these people in these roles. Like, just because like, you know, especially when you've like.
I mean, Chicago, how long has Chicago been on Broadway?
Forever. And also it's like so many people are good at it. And can do it and like seeing it and then it's like someone who's not good at it. You're like, it's just really hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard to see that. It sucks. It sucks. It really sucks. And I get what they're doing because it's like who would you know Miss Sarah down the street who could probably kill it and sing it and dance it, but no one knows Miss Sarah down the street. They just know the big names.
Yeah.
And it's just so unfortunate but it's also like I want the theater world to do great. So it's like a sacrifice that we have to make, but it does suck as a performer. That like, you know.
Yeah. Yes. But some celebrity stunt castings that I do want to see, I really want to see Little Shop with Milo and Liz.
I feel like Liz is
I saw like
Broadway coded
their performance on Good Morning America.
Yeah.
Granted, it was like they always do it so early in the morning, but I was like, But yeah, that and also Nick Jonas still up in the air about, you know, his performance in the last 5 years. We really want to see it. Hopefully we can soon so we can tell you guys what we think. But
I really want to see it. I've heard mixed things.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just going to say this before we even see it. I mean, you just got to know what you're going into.
Yeah.
It's Nick Jonas. Like we know his voice. We've grown up listening to it. It's not going to be what we are used to. It's not going to be the original. Like, it's not going to be
not
like
Norbert. Is that his name?
Normal. Yeah.
Norbert Leo.
Yeah. But he was the OG.
Or Jeremy.
Or wait, was he the OG? No, he was
not the OG. I don't think, but like there's a cast recording.
They did the cast recording. He's the OG Fierro. Anyways, it's not going to be an OG tenor that we know, like the Aaron Tveits and the Jeremy Jordans, and you know, it's not that voice. It's Nick Jonas, guys. Like it's not
right.
Red dress, like it's
red dress, just like that.
Chicks goddess, like it's just gonna be that. So for me, I'm already going into it knowing that that's the situation. My problem usually lies with the Kathy. So I'm going to probably judge her pretty hard. She just seems like she has a very strong voice and very strong presence. Kathy's a weak bitch. We all know this. So that's going to be my...
See, people are saying that. Personally, I just think it's a matter of making sure both are on the same level. Like if you're going to have a Nick Jonas, have a girl that's also on his level, that is maybe a bit more poppy, that is a bit more light.
I see, yeah.
And if you're going to have an Adrian, put someone up there that is as powerful as she is. You know what I mean?
It would make more sense. I think it's like,
what's his
match.
the one that did it with Cynthia. Have you seen that video online?
Oh,
What's his name? Is it Jason or?
I don't know.
I can't remember right now. But he was like he did Ragtime recently at New York City Center, and other things as well. But I feel like he would be great with Adrian. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But 2 black people at once starring on Broadway, that's probably too much.
No, you can't do that. You can't.
Jeez.
I mean, it's so bad, but actually that would be better.
Yeah.
I would prefer that.
I would have loved to have seen that.
Yeah, me too. Because it's just so like you just did the star-studded and then they were just like diversity.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, can we stop doing that? Can we actually like pick people that are right for it? Like, I get like the like Nick Jonas is a big name. Like it's pretty big. But I'm like, couldn't you just thrown him in, be Fierro?
I'm so sorry. That's actually nothing I want to see ever in my life.
I don't know.
Him as Fierro.
Or like Joe Jonas as Fierro.
Now that I could get into.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not the whole show. Like the stage time that Nick Jonas is getting on Broadway right now is just a little too much for my comfort. But if he was Fierro, it would be not as much and I'd be okay with it. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I cannot see that man as Fierro.
Yeah, he can't move like Joe can. Something at the right hand. Yeah. He can move his hips. We've seen it.
What would Nick be good in though? What's the show?
Nothing
on right now
that he would be in. I can't even.
Would he be good in like Hades Town?
No. I guess it has to be the last 5 years. Like, what else could this man do?
I like can't think of another show right now.
Not Great Gatsby. Well, maybe
Gatsby. He could be whatchamacallit.
Yeah, he could have just been in Gatsby.
I don't think he could be Gatsby. I think he would be the other guy that's telling the story. Nick.
Yeah.
Nick playing Nick. Come on.
Nick and Nick Jonas.
Yeah.
Missed
all right,
opportunity.
Guys. Hey.
Yeah. So just thoughts before I see it.
Also Corbin Bleu is playing Nick on the West End, and what's her face with Kem and all of them. Amber's playing.
Bro,
Money.
Amber's so good.
Yeah, I watched a video of her today performing it.
She's amazing. She is so good. She's that bitch. I just remember like hearing that 9 to 5 album and I was just like, she is out here at Love Island being like, I'm a dancer. Like she just said, I'm a dancer.
That's crazy that she just said dancer.
Yeah. She was just like, I'm a performer.
Like, girl, you're a belter. What do you mean?
Like you were a singer. You were singing.
She's a singer.
I don't even think she dances. That's why I was like, why are you saying you're a dancer?
I was going to say, I think her singing is better than dancing.
Yeah. I'm like, what are you saying? But at the time she was like 19.
Yeah.
So she was just like, whatever. Mm-hmm. Not her casually winning Love Island.
And look at her
just
now.
Like she's like one of probably the most successful.
I think Olivia is probably the most successful. Actually.
Yeah, you're probably right about that one. But that season, a lot of no, Molly May is probably the most successful.
Molly May, you're so right. Oh my God.
How could we forget?
Should we watch her documentary? Have you seen that? She has an Amazon documentary.
She has really profited.
Truly.
She has really profited. Okay, I fear we lost the plot. Where are we?
My plot's done. My story's done for today, I think. That's all I had to say. I think we updated plenty.
Yeah, we did. It's a shorter episode today just because, there's nothing.
We're just getting back in the saddle here,
I know. Seriously.
Prepping for all the new TV shows coming to us.
Yeah. So
can't wait.
Next week we'll probably, talk about you. I don't think I'm going to see a show this weekend. This weekend's going to be really low key for me because of the race I have to do. But, we'll keep posted on any other, rumors, gossip.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a lot of gossip. It's a lot of talk, and now I just want to see it play out. Ready to see it. I'm ready for Dance with the Stars. I know
it's so far away.
It's so far away. We have to do Bachelor in Paradise first. Wait, is the order Golden into Bachelor, or is there Bachelor in Paradise into?
I sure hope it's Bachelor in Paradise. I feel like they would do Bachelor in Paradise first because they need to get they don't want to introduce more Golden people. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
I hope you guys get that.
Yeah, that makes sense because they can't introduce when they're already there. So I think it's Bachelor in Paradise into Golden, Bachelor into Bachelor.
Yeah.
That's their journey. They hate women, but that's neither here nor there. Well, I guess they don't because Hannah Brown's going to be with Wells.
We'll see what happens. Okay, guys, I think that's enough of us chit-chatting, yapping. But we'll talk to you next week. And Like, comment, subscribe. Okay, love you. Bye.